Going to do a nice yoga Pilates combo class today. We are going to start with our Pilates to get us all warmed up, and then we will finish off with some yoga after we're nice and warm. So make this next hour all about you, and we want to focus on our form, we want to focus on our breathing, and we want to send away all of the distracting thoughts in our mind. All right? Let's go ahead and relax down on our backs. And let our arms be restful at our sides, palms open, facing the sky. And let's start to breathe deeply in through the nose, expanding our belly back and ribcage on the inhale. On the exhale, I want you to breathe out through the mouth and feel that same area of your body contract and empty. And let's focus on pursing our lips or clenching our teeth a little bit as we exhale. Which helps to force the air out for a smaller space. While we continue to breathe, I want you to stretch your arms long and straight at your sides, reaching from your shoulders to your fingertips. And go ahead and relax your arms. And we'll do the same with our legs. We're going to press out through the heels and tighten those legs from our hips all the way down to those heels. Now let the legs go soft. And practice the same thing with the belly. We're going to tighten the belly, hold the navel down, attach it to your spine. Want to make sure we're not holding our breath, we're not tensing the rest of our body. And then go ahead and let it all relax. Try again. Hold the belly down, hold it nice and tight, no holding our breath, no tensing. And then let's release. From there, we're going to inhale the arms to the sky. Exhale all the way back behind us and stretch out through your fingers and your toes. Make your body as long and as straight as you can. And then feel your body go soft. And again, we'll lift the arms up and return them to our sides. Once there, let's pull our right knee to our chest, give it a good close hug, and the flexing point of our foot starts to warm up every part of our foot. Change that to a roll at the ankle, lead your big toe towards the center of your body. And then just let your foot rest there, and we'll switch the legs. In goes the other leg, flexing and pointing our foot to start. Rolling the ankle around. And then just let your foot rest. Now let's bring the other knee back in, so give yourself a hug. And I want you to flex both of your feet, spread your toes out as wide as you can, and then scrunch them up really tight. Try again, really wide, and then really tight. Really wide, and really tight. And then just relax your feet. Now let's do a few rocks side to side and just massage either side of your spine. We'll come back to neutral and let's circle our knees around and around, massaging through the lower back. And then let's reverse that. And then we're ready to just give ourselves a nice tight hug. Tighten the belly, press through the back of your ribs, round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. Release and come back down. Again, tighten the belly, let's round up, nose to knees, chin to chest. And release back down. Once more, round the spine, nose to knees, chin to chest. So we're going to stay right there. Now place your hands lightly on the back of your head after forming a little triangle. And then we're going to separate the knees, heels together, toes apart. Start by inhaling the legs straight out. Exhale back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Two more. Inhale. One more. Inhale, exhale. Now let's do the same thing, but as we extend the legs out, pull your big toes together, and you're forming a little arrow, and then pull back in, and you form a V. So you've got an arrow and a V. arrow, V. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Last two, inhale, one more, inhale, exhale. Now bring your knees and feet together, stretch up all your toes. Let's push through the arches of our feet and then pull back in. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So as we're doing that, we're feeling that stretch going all the way down the back of our legs. Now flex your feet. Push out through your heels. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, how about two more? Inhale, one more, inhale, exhale. Now just send the legs out straight and open and flex with your feet. We're still in our C shape. Remember, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it back and complete the foot series. Now bring your arms down alongside the body, palms facing open. We're going to start to pump. Inhale for 5 beats and exhale for 5 beats. Modify to level 2 by bending your knees. Modify even more by resting your feet on the floor. Notice, however, in all 3 levels that we continue to maintain our C shape. We've got our arms pumping a good 6 to 8 inches high, really heating up the body from the inside out. Let's try one more round. Remain holding, and then tuck your knees in, rest your head down, and breathe. Whew. All right, now that we're warm, let's move on to roll-ups. We'll start our roll-ups with our knees bent, our feet flat on the floor. Send your arms behind you, relax your shoulders against the mat. As we inhale, let's lift the arms, swivel your shoulders, drop that. Exhale, scooping the belly. We're going to roll up, come up as far as we can. Big inhale, and then exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Try again. Inhale, arms come up. Drop the shoulders back. Exhale, use the belly to pull you up. Stretch as far as you can. Big inhale, and then exhale, tuck, and we roll back down. Again, inhale, arms lift, downward shoulders, using the belly to pull us up, stretch as far as we can. Inhale, exhale, tuck. Now, if you're confident that you're not using your legs to get you up, you need to stretch them out straight and keep them together. Inhale, arms up, shoulders drop back. Exhale, use your belly to pull you forward, stretch as far as you can. Inhale, and then exhale as we tuck and roll back down. Again, inhale, arms come up, drop the shoulders back, exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch, big inhale, and then exhale as you tuck and roll back down. Got 2 more of those, guys. Inhale, arms up, down, roll your shoulders, exhale, use your belly to pull you up, stretch that body, inhale, and then exhale, scooping the belly in, we roll it back down. Let's try our last one. Inhale, arms up, drop the shoulders back, exhale, using the belly to pull you up, stretch as far as you can reach, big inhale, and then exhale as you tuck and let's roll down. Once we've made it back down, simply stretch the whole body straight out. Let's lift the arms and return them to our sides. Next, we're going to bend those knees and bring them right up into your chest. Tighten the belly, come back up into your C shape, palms facing the ceiling. Let your elbows bend so your fingertips rest on your shoulders. On the inhale, push arms and legs straight out. Open, close just your legs. Exhale, bend your knees and your elbows. Inhale, push. We open, close, exhale, bend, and tuck. Inhale, push. Open, close, exhale, bend. Bend. Inhale, push. Open, close. First our knees, then our elbows. Inhale, push. Open, close. First our knees. Let's try 2 more. Inhale, push. Open, close. Here's our knees, elbows. 1 more. Inhale, push. Open, close. Knees and then elbows. Go ahead and tuck your knees in. Rest your head down and breathe. All right, very good. From here, let's rest our feet on the mat. You're going to space our feet out, hard back hips distance. Keep a good 6 or 8 inches between your butt and your heels. Arms at your sides, palms facing open. Tighten the belly and the buttocks and start to slowly peel yourself off the mat. Pushing up into shoulder bridge, no weight in our neck. And then exhale, start sinking back down. Try again, tighten the belly and the buttocks and slowly make your way up. Pushing your hips up nice and high, maintain your bridge. and exhale as we come back down. Again, let's tighten the belly and the buttocks and slowly make our way up. And now we're going to sustain our bridge. Bring right knee to chest, extend your right leg straight to the ceiling, and let's lower and lift the leg. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up. We've got 4 and 3. How about 2 and 1? Then a nice lift and hold. Circle the leg. 1, 2. It's very tiny, round and round and round and round. 4, 3, 2. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold. Good. Now bend that knee. Set the foot down and we'll switch. Opposite knee pulls in, nice and straight towards the sky. Let's lower and lift. Flex, point, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 4 and 3. How about 2 and 1? Hold it. A little higher. Circle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stay. Let's bend. Set that foot down. Press your hips a little higher. While we're there, let's clasp our hands beneath us. Walk your shoulder blades a little closer together, and then try pushing your knuckles towards the mat. So we're going to get a nice stretch across the chest, front of our shoulders. Good, and you can release your hands and start melting back down. Once we're down, it's time for another hug. Stretching through the lower back into the gluteals. Couple knee circles to massage that low back. And then let's reverse. All right, from there, let's keep the knees tucked in. We're going to come right back up into our C shape. I want you to keep your right hand and stretch your left leg out straight. Put your left hand atop your right knee, and your right hand goes atop your right ankle, and let's alternate. Here's 8, and 6, and 4, and 3, and 2, big hold. Switch hold, switch hold, switch 2 more, switch 1 more, switch and hold. Now bring both knees in. Rest your hands on your ankles, your shins, or the tops of your feet. So double leg stretches, we're going to start reaching towards the sky. Send the arms and the legs out, hold it, sweep the arms around, tuck your knees in. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull, inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull, inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull, inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull, inhale, stretch. How about 2 more? Inhale, stretch. We've got 1 more. Inhale, stretch. Exhale. You're there. Ready for straight single leg stretch. Send the right leg up. Reach as close to your ankle as you can. Calf is okay. Nothing below the calf. Calf or higher. All right, bring the other leg up. Think about drawing that right leg towards your face, and then pulling the other leg away, like you're doing a split on the ceiling, then we switch. So I want you to focus on the action of pulling your legs apart, not on the action of pulling that forward leg with your hands. So think about really stretching your legs apart, like you're working to do a split on the ceiling. How about 4 to go? 3, 2, and 1. All right, from there, we'll bring both legs up. Going to maintain them pressed together. You can rest your head for a moment. Make a triangle, thumb and index fingers. Level 1, insert the triangle under your butt, and you're going to keep your butt there. Not going to let it lift. Level 2, triangle on the back of your head. Everybody tighten the belly, round up. There's our nice C shape. On the inhale, we're going to drop the legs slowly about halfway down. Exhale, they snap up without lifting the butt. So it's inhale down. Exhale, pull, inhale down. Always making sure that we're using the belly to do the work here. We don't want any momentum. We don't want to feel our tailbone lifting. Inhale, lower, exhale, pull. Inhale, lower, exhale. 2 more. Inhale, lower, exhale. 1 more. Inhale, lower, exhale, and you're there. Go ahead, rest your head back down. Tuck your knees in. And let's finish off that series with our crisscross. Tightening the belly, we're back up into our C shape. Our right knee is in, our left leg goes out. Everybody triangle this time, back of your head. Ready? We start with just the legs. In, stretch, 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 stretch. We've got 4 and 3 and 2. Now hold it. Try to lift a little higher. Bring your opposite armpit across to your knee and then switch. Lift, twist, 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 lift, twist. So we're never, ever pulling on our head. Lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist, lift, twist. We've got 4 and 3. How about 2 and 1? Big hold. Switch, big hold. Switch, big hold. Switch left, 1, big hold. Knees just, rest your head down. Whew, all right, feet on the mat. Let your arms go nice and wide. Let's drop our knees off to the right and turn your head to the left. We'll come back up and let's switch that around. So the knees go the other way and breathe. All right, let's come back up. Pull your knees in tight to your bodies. And from there, let's roll up. All right, so once we're up, let's do our spine stretch. So for spine stretch, we need to sit up nice and straight and tall. And perhaps you have difficulty with keeping your back and your legs straight at the same time. So if you roll your mat up, or you use some kind of other elevation, the goal would be to have that elevation high enough that you can fit your hands under your thighs without them scraping the mat. That's how you know that that roll is going to do anything at all. So now I want you to sit with your legs apart, no wider than your hips, and you're going to flex your feet. Meanwhile, arms extended, palms facing up. We're going to inhale in preparation. Now on the exhale, start tightening your belly. While that's happening, you're going to drop your chin to your chest, push out through your fingers and your feet, and then inhale, come out of that lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Try again, exhale, scooping the belly in. So I like to imagine that a basketball is getting pushed into my gut and my body's rounding over the ball. And then inhale, we're getting taller and straighter and longer and taller. Try again, exhale, scoop the belly in, round out your spine. So from the side view, we should all look like a horseshoe. Inhale, let's lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. Let's try 2 more. Exhale, scooping the belly in, round out your spine, drop your head through your arms, chin on your chest. And then inhale, let's lift back up, lower, middle, upper spine. And how about 1 more? Exhale, scoop that belly in. Rounding, 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 pushing out through fingers and feet. And then inhale back up, lower, middle, upper spine, and head. From there, let's bring the arms back down. If you were using some kind of an elevation, you can get rid of it. And let's get ready to build our first teaser. Teaser pose, shoulders relaxed, chest is up, head is up, belly button tight, balancing on our tailbone. No worries about how high or straight you can make the legs. Focus on your spine. So start lifting, go where you can go without feeling any roundness in your back. All right, once you found that place and balance, add the arms up, and then we're going to lower and lift just the arms. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. We've got 4, pull, 3, and 2, and 1. Big hold. Are you ready to open slowly? Down, down, down to the ground. Once we're down, flex your feet, push out through your heels. Breathe. Whew, all right, from here, we're going to bring the arms back up and rest them alongside your body. And then I want you to bring your right knee to your chest and extend your right leg to the sky. So we're going to do our leg circle. If you find that by keeping your left leg straight out on the mat, it makes your right leg drop down, I'd rather see you keep your left knee back with your foot on the mat so you can have that nice straight right leg to the ceiling. So we're going to take the right leg, cross it towards the left, circle out and up. Make your circles about the size of a large beach ball. And let's keep those circles directly above us on the ceiling. Notice the rest of your body is stationary. So we're not feeling any moving in the shoulders, no movement in the torso. Pelvis is nice and still. We've got 1 more in this direction, and then go the other way, out first, and then in and up. And remember the rule that we're not taking that leg much wider than the width of our hip. You don't want it to circle out so much. You want to pull it in towards the middle. Let's try 2 more. Last one, and then just maintain that straight leg. Now bring the other leg up. All right, I'm going to start with them glued together. On the inhale, they're going to lower. On the exhale, they sweep around and pull back together. So it's inhale down, exhale around, inhale down. And you're in charge of how low you're going with your legs so that you're not using your lower back. But I really don't want to see your legs go beyond halfway down. It's not necessary. Got 2 more to go, please. Last one. And hold it. Let's switch the legs out. Back to our single circles. We've got our left toes reaching to the ceiling. Our right knee can be bent, foot on the mat, or right leg is pushing out straight. Cross your left leg towards the center, circle out and up. So draw those large beach balls directly above you. Make sure that the rest of your body remains pressed against the mat. 2 more in this direction. One last time, now go the other way, out and around, and then in and up. So once you've got the movement, and you've got the size of your circle down, this is a great one to do with your eyes closed, because it makes you very aware of what's happening with the rest of your body. How about 2 to go? Last one, and then just keep your leg extended. Now bring the other leg up to join it. All right, this time the legs are going to sweep out and around, pull together, and then pull back up. Inhale around, exhale, pull. Very, very challenging to the lower part of your abdominals. Where we don't want to feel this is in the lower back. Inhale around, exhale, pull. Inhale around. And remember, contain these circles. So you're not going too wide. Inhale around, exhale, let's try 2 more. Inhale around, last one. Inhale around, exhale, and there we are. All right, so now we're going to do our corkscrew. Both legs circle to the right, and then come back around to your left. So what's different about these circles? They're smaller. Now we're going to draw a basketball on the ceiling. We're still feeling that powerful movement, however, getting all of that power from the center of your body, maintaining stability and holding power in the rest of your body. How about 1 more set? Last circle it is, and we're there. All right, time to tuck your knees in. Oh, that feels good to bring those legs down. A few more rocks from side to side. All right, from there, let's go ahead and roll up. All right, let's do row number 1. So for row number 1, we're going to sit up nice and straight and tall. Push out through the heels of your feet. This one you don't need an elevation on, so you can just make sure that you start sitting up nice and tall. Look at this with your hands. Press your knuckles together with your thumbs pointing down. And then as you inhale, you're going to scoop and pull back. On the exhale, first we extend the arms. Then there's your opening wider and wider. Then pull your chest into your thighs. Put your hands behind your back, lift them higher. And then exhale, reach for your toes. Let's come back up, try again. Knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale as we scoop. Exhale, arms extend. Swan dive your body forward. Inhale, lift the arms higher. Exhale, try to touch your toes. Come back up. Again, knuckles together, thumbs are down. Inhale, scooping. Exhale, extend. Swan dive forward. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, touch your toes. Come back up. We've got 2 to go. Knuckles together, thumbs are down. Inhale as we're scooping. Exhale as we're extending, opening. Swan dive. Inhale, lift, lift. Exhale to our toes. And we're back up for 1 more. Knuckles together, thumbs pointing down. Inhale, let's scoop, scoop, scoop. Exhale, extend. Swan dive coming forward. Inhale, lift those arms up. And then exhale, reach to your toes. And then from there, we're right back up. All right, now let's move into an easy cross-leg position. So we're simply sitting nice and tall and straight. I want you to think about pushing your pinky toes into the mat while you're here. Let your palms open, face to the sky. Let the back of your hands rest on your knees. Close your eyes and just start breathing deeply. Changing our breath now into nostril breathing if you can. That just means in through the nose and out through the nose. We'll let our chin drop to our chest and just let go of any strain in your neck. So feel how easy it is to drop your chin down to your chest. This is really what we want it to feel like when we're in our C shape. We don't want to feel tension in the neck. Lift the head, let's dip it back, simply open our throat. And again, nice drop of the chin to the chest. We'll inhale, lift it back, open our throat. And then just bring your head back to a neutral place. Let's go ahead and drop our left ear towards the shoulder. Tuck your chin down. Tip the right ear off to the right shoulder. Drop the chin and we'll tip off to our left. Drop the chin and we'll tip to our right. Once again, drop the chin and tip to our left. Dropping the chin and tip off to the right. And then just allow your chin to hang out on your chest. Let's bring ourselves back to a nice neutral spine. Let your palms meet together at heart center. We're going to lace our fingers and just push our palms away from the body so you feel a good stretch across the upper back and the back of our shoulders. And then rotate your palms to face you as if you're hugging onto a big ball in front of your body. Think about lifting the elbows, maintaining that shoulder level. And while we're sitting tall, let's rotate at the waist. So we're just going to the right, back to neutral, and rotate off to your left. And then back to neutral, and release the hands. Return to our seated mountain pose and breathe. And I take another nice full breath while we're here. Exhale as everything goes soft. And from here, we're ready to move onto hands and knees. So whatever way works best for you to get yourself onto your hands and knees. Once there, got our shoulders over our hands, our hips over our knees, the tops of our feet on the mat. Want to be looking out past the end of our mat. And when your hands are positioned, I want your fingers widespread with your palms rotated inward a little bit. So you're actually feeling your weight pressing into your big knuckle on that index finger, kind of lifting the outer edges of your palms. That's going to give you lots of relief in your shoulders and your wrists. Next, let's go ahead extending our left arm and our right leg out. Exhale, lower and switch. Extend, reach. Exhale, lower, switch, extend, reach. Lower and switch again, extend, reach. And lower, let's try two more, extend, reach. And lower, one more to go, please, extend, reach. And lower. Once there, we're going to drop the knee, we'll lift the tailbone, lift the head, open your heart. Give me a nice cow stretch. Exhale, scoop the belly in as you round your back for cat. Inhale again, open for cow. And exhale, round for cat. Try again, inhale, open cow. And then exhale as you round for cat. And then there we are, back in our nice neutral spine. Let's touch our big toes, keep our knees apart, and push your tailbone back. Walk your hands out as you drop your chest between your knees and rest your forehead on the mat. While you're here, let your palms open face towards the sky, and that allows you to sink even deeper into the stretch. Let's flip our palms back around, tuck our toes, and start lifting our tailbone towards the sky. Let your head drop to extended arms. Feel your ribcage pulling closer and closer to your thighs, and feel the base of your shoulder blades drawing down towards your gluteals. Let's walk our dog a few times. It's a really good way to warm up your feet and your ankles, your calves, and way high into those hamstrings. And then we're going to lift both of our heels together and let them drop back down. Good. From here, I want you to draw yourself forward into plank. So remember the rules of our plank. We're looking out, not letting the head hang down. We're holding the belly super tight, but don't squeeze your buttocks. Let that relax. Think about pushing through the back of your inner knees. Press back up into downward facing dog. Again, inhale forward to plank. And exhale back up into down dog. One more time, we're taking it into plank. And pushing it back up into down dog. Now let's take a giant step forward with your left foot. All right, we want our left knee over ankle. We're gonna look out. And there's that nice lunge. So modification, you can simply drop down onto your knee. All right, now I want you to stay on the ball of your foot and start to lift your upper body. You can even use your hands to help stabilize you. And then once you're up and you're balancing on the ball of your right foot, just let your arms extend alongside you. Now open the arms to about shoulder level. And then we'll add the arms up alongside of our ears. And that becomes our Crescent Lunge. On the exhale, let the hands come down as we fold forward. Let's go ahead and step back with that left foot. Press yourself back up into down dog. And we'll switch now, right foot steps forward. And again, we want to make sure that our knee is over our ankle. Eyes are looking out. Staying on the ball of our left foot and starting to lift upper body. Once we've made it to an upright position, we've got our balance stabilized, let the arms extend at your sides. And then let's lift them out wider. And then we'll add the arms alongside our ears, bringing us into our Crescent Lunge. Exhale, let's fold forward, hands to the mat. Go ahead and step forward with that left foot. And now we're ready for a nice, calming, relaxing bend. So I want you to get your big toes rather close together with your heels rotated out. You're going to bend your knees as much as you need to until you can actually let your upper body rest against your thighs. You want to feel just like a limp rag doll. As we inhale, let's scoop the belly in and roll up. And then once we've made it up, we're going to reach high to the sky. And exhale, let your hands come into your heart. Again, inhale to the sky and exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, looking out. And exhale, sink a little deeper. Let's go ahead and step back with our right foot. Bring us back into our lunge. And then I want you to push your right heel to the mat, turn your right toes out, and align your left heel with the back of your right heel. From there, we can start lifting the upper body. We want to make sure we're keeping our hips square to the front of our mat. And then you can add your arms back up, and that brings us into Warrior One. From there, let's open the arms wide. And then let the arms come forward. Go ahead and pull your left leg straight without locking. Now let's open the right arm and start opening your right hip. And as that's happening, we end up facing the wide edge of our mat with our toes in and our heels out. There's our 5-pointed star, palms facing the sky. Inhale, the arms lift, let your palms meet overhead. And then exhale, let your hands come into your heart center. Let's reopen the arms, coming back into our star. And then from there, begin to hinge forward. I'm going to stop when our back is parallel to the sky. And there's our straddle airplane. Let your hands float down to the mat, press into that back. Reopen the arms into our straddle airplane. And then inhale as we come all the way back up. Once we've made it up, we're going to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Palms are rotated toward the sky, and then bend your left knee. And that's going to bring us into Warrior Two. From Warrior Two, let's bring our left forearm to our left thigh. Extend your right arm towards the sky. And then as we lower that right arm, we're going to bring ourselves right back up into Warrior Two. And then let that right hand lower to your right thigh. Lift your left arm. Rotate your left palm to the sky. There's our reverse warrior. And then let's come back into Warrior Two. From there, we're going to pull that left leg straighter and straighter without locking. And we're back to where we started. Now let's start pulling the right hip behind us, extending your left arm out as far as you can reach. And once we can't go any farther, we lower the left hand and we lift the right, building ourselves a nice open triangle. And remember that you can leave your left hand anywhere on that left leg. The goal being to keep the arms and the legs strong and straight. Keep that right shoulder rolling open and your right fingers reaching towards the sky. About one more inhale. As we exhale, let's start to revolve the upper body. Let your hands return to the mat. Lift the ball of your right foot, bringing us back into lunge. Once we're there, let's keep the right hand pressing down. Inhale your left arm out to the side. Exhale, revolve at the waist. And that takes us into our twisting lunge. Good, let's exhale that hand down. Go ahead and step your left foot back. Show me your nice strong plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. Let's walk our dog a few more times. Lift up our heels and sink them back down. Now take a giant step forward with your right foot. Want to make sure that we've got our knee over our ankle, our eyes are looking out. Push your left heel to the mat. Turn your left foot out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel and then start lifting up our body. Pressing your weight into your right big toe, second toe. Want to keep our hips facing forward and then go ahead and add your arms. And there's our Warrior One. Let's open the arms wide. And then from there, start to pull your right leg straight without locking, and let's revolve the upper body. Once we're facing the side of our mat, we've got our toes and our heels out, outstretched arms, 5-pointed star. From there, let's rotate our palms to face forward, let our hands meet together. Lace all of your fingers, and then press your index fingers together. Let's inhale the arms towards the sky without shrugging our shoulders. And while we're lifting and reaching, we're going to side to bend to our left. Inhale, come back up and side bend to our right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, side bend. Inhale back up and exhale again to the right. And then we're back to a center neutral. Let the arms reopen into our star. Stay long in the waist as we hinge forward. Again, holding ourselves in our straddle airplane. And then letting the hands float down to the mat. Bend your knees as much as you need to. Inhale, look out. And exhale, let those elbows bend, those forearms stay, drop your head down. And just hang out. Again, in this nice, relaxing forward straddle. Let's press down into our palms, arms become straight. And then I want you to shift your weight off to the left as you're bending your left knee. Come to center and bend the right knee. Come up to center again, let's bend that left knee. Push to center and bend your right knee. Pushing center one more time to our left. And then pushing off to the right. And then just maintaining our neutral stance. Inhale, flat back, look out. Open your arms wide for airplane. And slowly rise from there. And there we are, back in our 5-pointed star. Now we're ready to turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. Keep everything open and go ahead and bend your right knee. Flat our knee over our ankle, our weight pressing in our right big toe, second toe. Breathe. Good, now let's start to bring that right forearm to your right thigh. Extend your left arm towards the sky. And there's our extended angle pose. Now start to lower the left arm and we'll come back up into warrior two. And then start lowering the left arm as you lift the right arm, turning your palm towards the sky, brings us into reverse warrior. We'll bring ourselves back into warrior two. And once again, straighten that front leg. So we're right back where we started. Time for triangle. Left hip begins to pull left. Our right arm's reaching out as far as we can get it to go. Once we can't go any farther in either direction, we simply lower that right hand and lift the left. And again, we want to feel as though we're pressing our body against the wall, breathing into all that open space that we've created. And then from there, start to rebend the right knee so we can revolve the upper body. We're going to bring our hands back to the mat, return to runner's lunge. And once you've got that, we're going to press our left hand to the mat, inhale our right arm to the side, and revolve at the waist, bringing us up into our twisting lunge. Exhale that hand back down. Go ahead and step that foot back, and we've made it back into our plank. Press back up into downward facing dog. And then from there, just ease down onto all fours. Separate your knees while your big toes are touching. Let's push back with our tailbone. Extend all the way back. Let your head drop down and breathe. From there, let's ease ourselves onto our forearms. We're going to walk our feet back, and we're just going to hang out in forearm plank. We want to modify that. We simply drop down onto one knee. Feel your body pressing away from the mat. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, let's ease down onto both knees. We're going to walk our hands back in, so we end up back on a nice all fours position. Let's extend the left leg behind us and push out through your left heel. And then add the right arm forward. Now start opening your right arm out to the side. And I want you to bend your left knee and bring the left knee around to the side. So it's kind of like pointing at your left elbow. Let's re-extend the arm and the leg straight out again. And come back to all fours. Switch sides. Right leg, left arm starts by reaching out. Opening the left arm out to the side. Or the left arm out to the side, bend the right knee. Let's bring that right knee around. And then go ahead and re-extend arm and leg straight once again. And we're back to all fours. Big toes touch, knees apart, come on back. Stretch it all out. Let's pass the left arm to the right armpit, let your shoulder mount. Come back up and we'll switch. Pass the opposite arm through and breathe. Bring that arm back out. And just another nice stretch all the way back. Let's walk the hands back in, closer to our knees. That way we can simply lift off the mat. And I want you to come up onto your knees. Curl your toes under. We're going to make a fist with our hands, and then take your fists together behind your back. And think about pressing your knuckles into your lower back. While that's happening, we're going to start opening the chest. So think about really opening your breastbone. Begin to tip your head back just enough to open your throat. And breathe into all that open space. And then as we inhale, let's come back to neutral. Let your feet rest on the mat. And then we're going to go ahead and sit back. So our buttocks pulls towards our heels. We're going to fold ourselves forward again, letting your forehead come down. But this time, just let your arms rest alongside your body, rolling your shoulders towards the mat, palms facing up. Let's place our hands under the shoulders, lift ourselves back up, and then go ahead and come around in the seat. Let's start by stretching the legs out straight. Press your palms down on either side of your hands, or either side of your hips, and I want you to push your arms really straight. Push out through the bottoms of your feet, and feel like the top of your head is being pulled up towards the sky. So we're really working at tensing all of our muscles while we breathe. And then as we exhale, we're going to let everything go a little soft. Let's keep our left leg straight and then bend the right knee. Walk your foot in close to your body. We're going to take that left arm, wrap it around that right knee. Inhale, sit taller, sit straighter. And now start looking over your right shoulder. As we exhale, let's come back to neutral. Now let's take our right ankle and place it on our left side. Use your left or right hand to push gently on that inner right thigh. And just press until you feel some resistance in that hip. Let's ease up on that. We're going to place the foot back down, and now I want you to take your second and third fingers and try hooking it around your right big toe. And then we're going to try to extend the leg. We're not worried at all if we can't get our leg all the way straight, but I want you to maintain that nice straight spine. Good, and then exhale as we lower that down. And let's switch sides. So now we can bend the left knee, walk it in nice and close to your body. Sitting up tall and straight. This time we wrap the right arm around the bent left knee. Once we've got a nice hug, we're sitting a little taller. Then we're going to turn and look over that left shoulder. And then as we exhale, let's untwist. And now we're going to take our left second and third fingers, hook it around our left big toe, and then try extending your leg. And again, we're not worried about getting the leg all the way straight. We want to make sure we maintain that nice, long, open spine. And then go ahead and lower that leg. Let's place our hands again on either side of our hips. Push out through the bottoms of your feet. Press down into your palms. Feel like you're being pulled right up to the sky. And then exhale as we ease back down. Let's go ahead and rebend our knees a little bit. Come forward and grab hold of your big toes again. And then start to press your legs a little bit straighter while you're maintaining your ribs against your thighs. And then we'll slowly come back up. Good, and then once we're back up, let's bend the knees, and we're gonna do one more teaser to get us back down onto our mat. So hands behind our thighs, shoulders relaxed, back is nice and straight, we're balancing. And then little by little, our legs extend. Finding that place where, we can maintain the straightness of our spine. Adding the arms to frame our head. And then slowly opening it down, down to the ground. Once we're down, flex your feet, reach out through your fingertips. And then feel that body relax. Let's bring the left knee all the way up to our chest. Use your right hand to grab hold of your left ankle and start to draw that left heel over towards your right hip bone. While that's happening, think about opening your left knee wider. And this is simply upside down pigeon. So it's the same thing that we do in pigeon pose, but now it's on our back. As we exhale, we can bring the knee back to a neutral center. And let's extend that leg towards the sky. Walk your hands up as high as they'll go. And again, think about pulling your toes over your head gently. And then we'll float that leg all the way down. And let's switch. In goes the right knee. Starting out with a good, strong hug. And then using our left hand to grab hold of that right ankle. Easing our right heel over towards our left hip bone. Pointing that knee out to the side. Good, and then come back to that neutral place. And let's extend the leg up. Reach up as high as you can. Think about pulling those toes over your head. Let's slowly lower. And then once we've made it all the way back down, arms at our sides, palms to the sky, bend your knees. Keep your feet apart, about this distance, toes in, heels out, and let's roll up. And again, we're just gonna hang out in our shoulder bridge. I want you to really work at using your buttocks and your hamstrings to do the work here. Think about relaxing your thighs and creating a bridge so you're not feeling any of this in your knees. Meanwhile, there's no weight in our neck. And we breathe. Let's inhale our arms towards the sky. And then as we exhale, we're going to slowly melt back down, one vertebra at a time. Once you've made it all the way down, just let your arms cross over your body. Give yourself a big bear hug. And then change your arms, again, hugging, but the opposite arm is on the top now. And then let's release and let our arms float back down alongside us. You can walk your legs out. And that's going to bring us into our final position of relaxation where we're just going to continue to breathe deeply. Let your body go soft and let go of all that internal stress. The longer we're here, the lighter we feel, as if we're floating just above the surface of our mat. Love and kindness are never wasted. They always make a difference. They bless the one who receives them, and they bless you, the giver. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts and make a choice to live our days with courage and with an open heart, full of hope and full of gratefulness, and extend those random acts of kindness, even if you're doing them from afar. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, beauty, and peace within you, because it is also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.
Thank you so much, Susan.
You are so welcome.
I was telling everyone about you, and that